So hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. So today I will be discussing some questions which were asked in interview rounds from CBS Health. So these are a SQL based interview question. So without wasting the time, let's begin with this queries. So this is something written about CBS Health. It tells it's a very general statement. Like CVS Health is trying to better understand its pharmacy sales and how well different products are selling. Each drug can be produced by one manufacturer. So this is a general statement. Basically, you can understand like these two statements are kind of a case. Now, from this case, they are giving us the first question. So the first question begins this way. Write a query to identify top three profitable drugs and how much profit they made. So top three and how much profit they made. So this is the questions they are telling to identify. So again in the definition part, okay, before moving to definition, let's assume what they have written. So assume that there are no ties in the profit. So each retailer means each manufacturer is having a unique profit. So we can keep this in the mind. Now display the result from highest to lowest total profit. So the profit will be in an order of descending order. So, okay. So order by clause also we need to use over here. Now in the definition part what they have written COGS. Okay, COGS is cost of goods sold. Without seeing this statement in us, if I want to explain you about COGS, it is very simple guys. You can just remember it as it is a financial term. So COGS is nothing but if the company has made X revenue and Y spending, so X minus Y will give us P. P stands for profit. So the Y is COGS, which is nothing but the spending cost. So each company categorize their COGS on based on different I will say like different assumption or different criterias and also barely different some of the companies have same or equal COGS under the same criteria, but it depends on company to company what they are considering under COGS. So this is what they are saying. So now they have also given the formula for total profit, which is sales minus COGS. Okay, so let's write the query first. So select from our table name is pharmacy sales and order by, as they have told me, order by total profit. Okay, so I will just keep this blank. Let's see now. So here is the basic table guys: product ID, unit sold, total sales, COGS, manufacturer and drug. So what we need to identify: drug and total profit. Okay, so drug comma total profit, as they have mentioned, total sales minus COGS as total profit. Done. And what else do we need? Order by we have to do total profit and top three. So I am using limit here. Limit three. Anything else have I missed? Okay, limit LIMIT spelling issue. Great. And it is showing the minus sign because okay, why it is showing the minus? Because and why the minus numbers are visible over here? Because the SQL currently is just focusing on the minus part. Okay. Also, if I will do this way, uh, top three, then it is working. So because I have not mentioned a descending part over here, so it was showing the beginning three rows while profit was somewhere. So let's just submit this. It is done. Now let's move to the second part of the query. So second part tells us that, okay, I was just solving this thing. So let me just take this out. Okay, so second part tells us that Write a query to identify the manufacturers associated with drugs resulted in losses. So as we remember, total sales minus COGS was profit. Okay. Now, one second guys, total sales. So now they want to identify loss. So if I say in another words means where total sales is more than COGS, then this will give us a profit, right? It is just the same statement which I am converting it. Okay, this is in the equation format, this is in the statement format. Now just imagine guys, let's say if total sales is 10, COGS is 5, then we get answer as 5, right? What if it's in a reverse way? Means total sales is 5 while COGS is 10. Then you will get a minus 5. Okay. So you can now, I hope you can understand what is the logic of losses now. So losses we do identify with a negative term. I can better say loss will be equals to negative profit. This is better to understand guys. If there is some doubt over here, you can please ping me in the comment section. So I will just write the query now. Select what they have written here. The output should have manufacturer's name, drug or number of drugs, not drugs name, number of drugs associated with the losses and the total losses in absolute value. So absolute value also they have mentioned. Okay. So okay, so I will show this answer to you in two different method which I have came across, and I will explain you how to do with that. So let's do with first absolute value method, then without absolute value also we can try. Okay, so let's see the output table manufacturer, comma, count, drug as drug count and total losses. So total losses will be, is it just the total loss? Let's see. It is not just losses guys, it is total losses. Okay, so total losses means, okay, and see here also they have written calculate the total amount of losses incurred. So total amount of losses means sum of losses is known as total amount of losses. So total sales minus COGS as total loss from pharmacy sales, and then we can give a where clause. Okay, and this question we were solving using absolute value. So absolute value is nothing but just the ABS of this. So ABS means it will exactly remove the negative portion and it will show the correct portion, means the positive portion of this. Okay, so means losses will be in the negative terms guys, but when you use the ABS the negative will go out but the numbers and the values will be as it is. Then now let's give the where clause. So in the where clause what we can mention is where this part total loss and COGS either less than or equals to 0. This is done. Now we will do group by manufacturer ordered by, yeah, you can see here in descending order with the highest losses. So total loss DESC. Let's run the query and let me just submit this. Okay, this has worked now. Now as I have told you, without ABS how can we solve this question? So same thing guys, select manufacturer, then count your drug as drug count. Now sum. Okay, so you can see now here, what do I need? I need those cases where COGS is more than our total sales. So I will just revert this way, COGS minus total sales as total loss from pharmacy sales table, where clause COGS will be greater than total sales grouped by manufacturer. We just copy this name, and ordered by total loss BESC. Let me just run this query once to check. Yeah, it's working. So guys, I'll just paste the old query as well. So guys, here there are two solutions in front of you. One where we have used the ABS, one where we have not used the ABS. So what's the difference between this and this? So what this will do is, let's say if profit was 5, COGS was 10, then answer should be minus 5, right? But when you use ABS of 5 minus 10, then your answer will come as 5. So this is what the ABS is doing, means it will rectify if there is a negative, then it will convert back to the positive, means the absolute value it will give without the sign, right? And in the where clause we have mentioned the same thing, where total sales minus COGS is less than equals to 0, right? So minus 5 is always less than equals to 0, so this condition was satisfied. Now I have reverted the query in the second thing without using the ABS, means here what I have done here is, with the same example, my COGS is 10, profit is 5, answer is 5, which is same. Okay, and in where clause also I have mentioned the same thing, means 10 is greater than total sales, 10 is greater than 5. So this is what I have mentioned over here as well. So I hope this part is clear. Like I have shown two methods to you. Any method you can use, whichever you like. Both have similar logic only, just the game is of ABS and where clause, nothing else. Now I will move to the next question, and this is the final part of CVS Health. Okay, so in this question, okay, so here they have just changed the query, means changed the case. CVS Health wants to gain a clearer understanding of its pharmacy sales and performance of various products. Okay, so the main question tells us that write a query to calculate total drug sales of each manufacturer. This is the first statement. Total drug sale of each manufacturer. Of each manufacturer, we need to find total sales. So these sales are for the drugs only, right? So we can just rename it as total drug sale. Simple. Let's do that first, then we will come back again. So select manufacturer, sum of total sales as total drug sales from pharmacy, and what is that, group by manufacturer. Okay, so this is the first part of the question. This is how it will look like. So you can see from this table, this is how it will look like. Now let's move to the second part of the question. So round the answer to the nearest million. So how you will round to the nearest million, guys? If you are thinking like we can divide with some number, then you are absolutely correct. So what is million? So 1 mn equals to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is what 1 million is, guys. So we need to round up to the 1 million. So let me just show what will happen if I just divide it by this part. Okay. When I divide it by this part, it comes this way. Now I will just round it up. So round to the nearest part. Done. Now let's move to the next part. Report all your results in ascending order of total sales. Everything should be in the ascending order. Okay. We do that also. Order by cell, the ascending order. Descending order it seems. Yeah, descending order, sorry. Not ascending. Okay, let's do that. This part is done now. Clear. In case of duplicate, sort them alphabetically by manufacturer name. So, in case of duplicates, for example, here you can see 25 is by Merck and Sanofi is also 25. So, we need to sort them out by manufacturer name, means in a descending order as well. So, comma, manufacturer, ESC. Let's see now. Only these two were common, 25, 25. It is reverted now. Okay. So this part is also done. Now, what's the next part? Since this data will be displayed on a dashboard viewed by a business stakeholder, the format should be this way. So this is the format in which they want the respective data. Okay. So our current format is 114. So what they are saying is 114 should look like $114 space million. Clear, guys? This is what they want. This is the format in which they want the result. Now you can see over here also, right? This is the format in which they want the result, and they just want manufacturer and sale. So total drug sale will be as sales only. So let me just change it over here itself, sale. I just run the query. I think it will not run here because of this part. Okay, yeah, now it should run. Done. So these two column already we have. So what I can do is I will use a. So guys, again we have two options. One is using the window, one is using the subquery. So let's use the window function here. CTS select manufacturer, comma. Now this part is different. So unit dollar value space and million. So you can remember there is a function over here when we come across this type of queries, so that is concatenation. So I will, that's simply known as concat. So let's do that with dollar, comma, cell, comma, comma, space, comma, million. Okay, as cell from CTE. Let's see. Right, guys, and let me just submit this part. Okay, it has worked now. So as I told you, like we can use the same type of query with a subquery as well. So let me just show you using a subquery. uh, I will just do this part. Okay, from subquery name as, let's say, temp. Okay, we need select manufacturer, comma, and what do we need? We need that concat part, right? So concat dollar, comma, cell, comma, space, comma, and million, and we will name this as cell. So let's just run. Yeah. So yeah, that's all, guys. You can see there are parts of this. Either you use Windows and solve it this way, or you use a subquery and solve it this way. So what we did, I will just recall everything. So firstly, we have extracted the manufacturer total sales, then we have summed them, and then we have divided them with 1 million, that is 10 lakhs. So the need of this was, the question has mentioned, they want everything to be rounded up to nearest million. So we just divided by 1 million. Then we have given the alias name it as sale, group by manufacturer. Now we came to the sorting type. So they told us in descending order the total sales should be, and alphabetically by the manufacturer name. So alphabetically by the manufacturer name. This part was done. And then I have simply extracted the manufacturers from the subquery, internal query, and then I have used the concat function. So concat function was used because they wanted in this kind of order. So in the first semicolons, we have given our dollar symbol, then cell the value out of the cell column. We have just written the cell over here. Then again, we have used a space because there was a space over here. So a space and then a million. And that's all, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this three part of the questions thoroughly, and do like subscribe for the similar kind of video. From tomorrow onwards, guys, I have planned something. Let's do this way because some of my friends are also asking me the queries out of hacker rank and lead code. So what will I do is, in the first half, like before 12 to 2, in mid of this, the first video will be uploaded where some of the questions on the hacker rank will be solved. Interesting question, I will say. Then in the afternoon part, I will be uploading a video where I will be solving the questions from the lead code in both kind of methods using MySQL and Pandas, and I will show you a difference like how you can solve them as well using this kind of languages. And meanwhile, this kind of videos where we will be discussing about our interview type questions will be uploaded alternatively. Maybe like today it is uploaded on 27th, so the next will be uploaded on 29th, hopefully. And one more kind of video will be also uploaded where I will be solving a live data or live case. I will say a live case we will be downloading from some of the well-known website, and we will be solving them, and I will help you understand like how a data analyst work on a day-to-day business life, and what kind of work they came across or they come across in their daily routine. So this that kind of project will be solved with pandas specifically. So we will be using the collab node where we will be having a data set, and then we will solve them part by part. So let's say we have downloaded a video, or not, sorry, a data set from a net, and then we will solve it in a few parts, like let's say 3 parts or 4 parts, where I will be covering very specific topics as well in pandas, which will help us understand what is essential for becoming a data analyst. So hopefully you will like this roadmap to become a data analyst soon. And if you also have some of the queries, which you are solving from other external websites and all, then you can just ping me in the comment section, or also you can just ping me in LinkedIn as well, right? So we together can solve and better understand the role of data analyst. So that's all from my end in this video. Yeah, it is bit long video, so hopefully you have enjoyed this. So do like, subscribe, and if you have any other queries, questions, please ping me out or reach me out in the comment section or LinkedIn. Thank you.